reception was held to preview the documentary being created, to celebrate this historic undertaking, and to thank everyone involved.
Thank our students especially for participating in this project. You are part of history, and I'll explain a little bit to you. You have made history, and I think it's really important for you to understand what that all entails and how, I don't want to use the word privilege, but how special and wonderful that is. And I'll share a little bit more about put that in context for you.
We have to make sure that we always stay diligent and that new generations always know the truth about what happened, in the Holocaust and the warning signs and how to make sure that we don't let it happen again. And so I want to thank all of you for sharing your stories. And I think that the students and myself and everybody involved understood the importance of this project. And so even though, yes, there were a lot of, headaches trying to schedule everything, it was something that we wanted to make sure we saw to the end. And we're not fully all the way to the end. This is maybe like halftime. We still have, Mr. Goebel will talk more about the documentary and how they're still working on that. And we're going to put all the stories, they're all written. We still need to do some editing, but we're going to put them together with some other educational materials and have a paper ready to go in the fall for Kristallnacht and Holocaust education.
But then after taking the opportunity and seeing it through to the end now, it's the story's being done, I have to say that it was absolutely unforgettable. Since I was a kid in primary school, I've always considered myself well-read and educated on both historical and current events. With what I know now, I can confidently say that I really wasn't. What I knew about World War II and in turn the Holocaust was textbook information from anecdotal novels that did not truly convey the atrocities that occurred. Before my interview with Holocaust survivor Rivka Glatz, I scrambled in my kitchen, gathering tissues and water bottles to shove into my bag. I thought I was prepared. I really wasn't. During the interview, I was able to hear someone's experiences by sitting directly across from them, something that you don't do with textbooks or novels. I was able to learn about how a young girl, 6-year-old Rivka, realized how truly difficult life would be at the Berlin-Belsen concentration camp, as a woman lost her glasses in a trench that could hardly be deemed a washroom. I was able to learn about how Rivka's mother wrapped her in a blanket and cradled her while telling the soldiers the child is sleeping, just so they wouldn't be separated. I'm extremely grateful that the Jewish Federation of Students of Humanity allowed us this opportunity. I hope that our works will make an impact, however big or small. I hope that we as humans realize that genocide and anti-Semitic violence should never be condoned. And I hope, most importantly, that we can make a difference and prevent an event on the same caliber as the Holocaust from ever happening again.
I'm Lisa's the editor-in-chief. What Felicity said was definitely very well summed up. I think to add to that, so I was raised Catholic, a very Catholic family, and I am still today. And this project really helped me understand the privileges of being so. I think it's really important that as someone who is like on the privileged side of history, it's important to acknowledge that and where I stand today. And I didn't realize how sheltered I was until I completed this project and I had the opportunity to bond with my Holocaust survivor, Sonia Fuentes. We talked so much about her struggles and everything she had been through. It really opened my eyes to so much, like Felicity said, I knew the textbook information. I knew it was on the PowerPoint slides in class that my English teacher would show me, but I did not really understand the actual experiences and emotions that came along with actually being a part of it or being a victim of the Holocaust. So it definitely opened my eyes to that, and I think it definitely made me a much more mature person.
So my name is Nika Starsila. I'm in 9th grade. I'm a freshman in Pioneer. This is my first year here. And I was very honored to be a participant in this amazing project. and hear all of your stories. Even 80 years after the Holocaust, I know discussing and sharing, dealing with the bad news of the loss in the Holocaust, it's very hard to face. It's impossible to express how thankful we are to all of the survivors for helping us to share faces and experience, to all write the bare numbers of that. Thank you for making time to come and share your story with us. You gave us the opportunity to learn, to feel those emotions.
These lessons are more important now than ever, especially considering the atrocities of the Ukrainian war and how we don't want to repeat our mistakes. Seeing the Ukrainian people being continually suppressed for months, being attacked in their own homes, having their communities destroyed and lives ruined is not something we can sit idly by and watch. As the next generation, we as students need to step up and contribute in any way we can to stop this war from going any farther. This project has opened our students' eyes to the anti-Semitism still prevalent today. We can't tolerate these injustices any longer, and we have created a new generation of young adults that can see through to the evils in our world today and prevent further